What's going on, guys? ChillsFM here, taking a look at Mega Charizard Y in the Mega Master League. Now, at the time of making this, the Mega Master League has been shut down thanks to some players using an exploit. I'm going to talk a little bit more about that later on in the video. I don't want to get too much into it, but I will discuss it, give my thoughts on it. We're going to take a look at some battles first, though, because of these were some of my funnest battles in the Mega Master League. This is not my strongest team. My Swampert team worked a lot better. This team does, of course, have its weaknesses, but it's the Pokemon that I have. Like, Metagross is honestly not good in this league, but it's good bait, right? It brings out the primals, both Kyogre and Groudon. So it did its role on this team, but I wouldn't say this is a climb team. Not that you can play it right now anyways. So anyways, let's get into some of these battles. Leave a like, leave a comment. All right, so I am baiting the Zacian here with the Dragon Claw, really hoping to pull a shield, and we do just that. Beautiful. Gotta respect the Wild Charge. Even Play Rough does hurt, even though Mega Charizard Y has like 5,000 CP, it's not super bulky. In comes a Rayquaza. We have some energy, so we're going to pump off the first Dragon Claw. It's going to go unshielded, puts him into the yellow. We're already at the next one. So we're going to throw it at proper timing, doing one wing attack, and then the Dragon Claw. We have a move ready to go on our Dragonite. Of course, I'm going to shield up the Breaking Swipe here. And then I'm going to be building up some energy. Actually banking the Blast Burn, because I know that Zacian has some energy. We want to make sure we have that Blast Burn ready to go. Coming in, sniping with the Dragonite. And at this point, they can farm me down. But all I gotta do is throw this Blast Burn. Charizard is going to win CMP, and this should be plenty to take out the Zacian. That's going to be GG's. Well played to my opponents. So absolutely a nightmare lead, able to overcome it. Alright, into the next one, up against a Mewtwo lead. This is pretty neutral. I would say my back two Pokemon are better answers. I think Dragonite does win this in the one shot. Regardless, I try to catch, just because everyone's running the primals. We gotta lure out the primals. I don't catch. They do hit me with the Shadow Ball. My Metagross is underleveled. I'm working on it. We do lure out the Primal Kyogre. So this is great. They didn't get much farm there, and we lured it out. In comes Dragonite. I've talked about this a few times. Dragonite loses this in the ones. So we got to be careful with how we play this. We're going to get the first Dragon Claw off. They're over farming. One Dragon Claw doesn't take out from here. I know that they're at double surf. I'm hoping I survive one. I'm going to actually no-shield the second one. I wasn't going to win CMP. No reason to throw the claw immediately. And we do survive it. So that's perfectly fine. We'll throw this claw right here. It should be taking out the ogre. And out comes a Dialga. I don't know why I bait here. I just go for the superpower. You're not making it to a second move. But they're going to throw up a shield anyway. So it works out. In comes Mega Charizard Y. Thing's a beast. It does win this in the one shield. However, you can see these Dragon Breaths definitely adding up against it. So we're going to go for the Blast Burn here. It does grab a shield. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Going to throw up our own shield. Of course, it's just the Iron Head. We knew it was just the Iron Head, but I had to shield it to save some health. In comes Mewtwo. We make it to the Blast Burn. Look at this. Takes out the Mewtwo. In comes the Dialga. We're not done yet. We're going for the next Blast Burn. Make it with 1 HP. And this is going to take out the Dialga. Oh my goodness, Mega Charizard. I love you. That's what I'm talking about. These games are just too fun for me not to still get this feature out. Oh man, I loved it. I loved it. Alright, Giratina. Oh. And they're staying in against my Dragonite, telling me they're probably ABA weak to Dragonite. Not very common you're going to see them stay in, and they no shield. So that tells me they're definitely weak in the back. So I'm going to go ahead, throw up a shield. It's the Shadow Ball, and that'd be great. It's actually a Dragon Pulse. So thank goodness I threw up the shield right there. That is beautiful. We're going to see what they come in with. I'm probably going to pivot out here. We're going to come in with Dialga. I do throw the superpower just in case they decide to no shield, and they do throw up a shield. That's perfectly fine. I got two answers in the back. We're gonna swap out, and there it is. We lure out the primal. Perfect. Building up for the earthquake, they do throw first, and that's honestly what I want, right? I want them to be pretty much dry on energy coming out of this. I actually get the earthquake off as well. But this earthquake doesn't do nothing. It does a nice chunk of damage, puts them into the yellow, and come back in with the Dragonite. Hoping a Dragon Claw takes out from here. It's not going to be quite enough, though. I can already tell it's not going to be quite enough. It's going to be very close. So it does put them into the red. At this point, I think I just let Dragonite go. I get the farm down with Charizard and hope they have something weak in the back. We will take a waterfall. It does a ton. It does so much. In comes Dialga. We've seen this play out. We want to go for the Blast Burn. Going straight for it. I don't think it'll quite one-shot from this health range. And no, it doesn't. But it does put them into the red. Now I have a choice. I could throw the Dragon Claw to try to get the shield or prevent them from getting to the third charge move, but I decided the energy is better. No, I don't. No, I don't. Why did I? Oh, this is the last Pokemon. Yeah, this is cheeky of me. This is cheeky. I recognize that they were at literally 1 HP, and we get the KO there. So GG's. Well played. All right, Togekiss lead. Togekiss lead. We'll commentate one more, and then I'll put out my thoughts on the whole triple mega thing. So lure out the Kyogre lead, or the Kyogre swap in. We land the Earthquake. This one's a little bit underpowered, I believe. We don't quite make it to the Meteor Mash, so they do get that like clean farm down. This thing is loaded on energy. All of them that I've seen have been running Thunder, or a couple have been running Origin Pulse. I do throw up a shield, and it's actually the Blizzard. Oh my gosh. That's actually crazy. They shouldn't be at a second Blizzard, so I can go ahead and let this go. It is going to be the Surf. Perfectly fine. We get the farm down. This energy is going nowhere against Togekiss, so I need to pivot out. Another Dialga in the back. We've seen how much these Dragon Breaths do. I really have only one play. It's to go straight for the Blast Burn and just pray they no-showed. And that's exactly what happens. They no-showed, puts them into the red. At this point, we can wing attack down. Going to, of course, shield up the Iron Head because it's likely the only charge move that's going to be thrown at me. We do get the farm down. In comes the Togekiss. We're going to throw one wing attack and then the Dragon Claw. Rain for a shield. I need the shield. We get the shield. Okay. All right. Do I bait again? No. I'm full sending it now. I'm thinking they're going to try to call the bait. I'm full sending the Blast Burn and they throw up a shield. But Charizard, such a beast. I'm telling y'all, man, this thing is so much fun. We make it to the Blast Burn. We take out the Togekiss. And that's a GG's. Well played. All right. I said I'd give my thoughts. Let me give my thoughts. I'll try to keep it brief. So if y'all don't know what happened to get the Mega Master League banned, there was an exploit where people were able to bring 3 Megas or 2 Primals and 1 Mega, however you want to do it, into a battle. And yeah, I mean, that's like just easy wins. There's no way that you can compete against 3 Megas. The stat products are crazy. So they shut down the Mega Master League. Now, what I wanted to talk about is why you should not be doing that. And I don't mean to like be your dad and be like, don't do that, son. To me, that's a bannable offense if they catch you. There's going to be exploits in games that are fine, that players are going to use, and you're going to be fine doing. Like, for example, a couple seasons ago, they kept on allowing the wrong Pokemon into leagues, like when the leagues swapped over. That's fine to use that because that's pretty much normal gameplay. You could play auto-rect and you could queue in with those Pokemon. It could happen, right? Even though the cup where you were able to queue in with 2 of the same species, you could do auto-rect and that would happen. You're just selecting the Pokemon that are available. That's normal gameplay. You had to go out of your way to get 3 Megas evolved and into battle. That's a completely different thing. It creates an unfair playing field. It's bannable in my book. Now, I don't know what Niantic's going to choose to do, but I would not be surprised if we see some bans coming out in the next few days. So just wanted to put out my piece. If you watch my channel, just be aware. Like in every game, there's things like this that some are bannable, some are okay. I think this is pushing it, and this is probably bannable. All right, I'm going to leave it there. Let's get back to the battles. All right, so we take out the Mega Smurfit there. GG's. All right, Zarude lead. This is a great lead, right? We have 2 really strong answers. They're staying in. That's even better. We're going to be farming up some energy. Superpower, of course, hits super effective into Zarude, but I don't think there's ever a reason to throw it. They hit me with the Dark Pulse. I'm farming up. They swap out into Melmetal, so ABA week 2 fighting already. I'm going to go ahead and throw a superpower, expecting to grab a shield with it. They actually no shield, and I'm like, okay, cool. I'll go ahead and throw up my second shield. They let it go. What? Hello? They come back in with Zarude. They don't even wait out the switch clock. So if I can come in with my Charizard, and I can actually just farm this thing down. Like, I might be able to get the full farm down before their switch clock is up. Hit me with one Dark Pulse. They're going to make it to a second one. You can see I'm already at half HP. I will go ahead and throw up a shield, but I'm going to be leaving with a ton of energy on my Charizard. They do still have 2 shields. They come out with a Charmer. I'm just going straight for it. We got so much energy, right? No reason to bait right here. They throw up a shield. I recognize that it's a Gardevoir, and I know that thing's made of paper. They're going to be shielding everything. So I do decide to bait. That's a potential lose con, especially since I have a shield. But yeah, I got a shield, so I can just come in with Metagross in game. I wanted to be able to clean it up with Charizard, and we get the clean up with Charizard. So GG's, well played. Yeah, so I think I was fine no matter what there. If they no shielded the Dragon Claw, we were still fine. All right, Rayquaza lead, pretty neutral against Dragonite. I'm going to catch on my Metagross. Again, we want to lure out the Primal if they have it. Breaking Swipe is going to be dropping my attack, and out comes a Groudon, but it's not Primal. That means Meteor Mash is going to be hitting for neutral, and we will outpace through the Meteor Mash. This does quite a bit of damage. Doesn't really put them in farm down range by any means. No reason to try to flip switch. Even if I could, why would I, right? So Earthquake comes through, takes out Metagross. No big deal. Going to come in with my Charizard because I haven't seen the third. And the likelihood of there being a Primal Kyogre back there is pretty high. They go for the Quake there. I'm going to actually be able to get the farm down. I'll only have to eat a Fire Punch. This should only be a Fire Punch at least. It is. I'll leave with a lot of energy. There it is. Primal Kyogre. So we did read the team properly. That is beautiful. Going to be throwing the Blast Burn. Does quite a bit of damage. Coming in with my Dragonite now. They hard swapped. They hard swapped in. I threw up bad timing, but that's fine. They hard swapped in, so they can't realign the Rayquaza onto this Dragonite. I'm going to be going for the Dragon Claw again. Trying to force that final shield, and we do just that. Now, they might get the Waterfall down, and they do. That's perfectly fine, because Charizard has a move ready to go. They have back-to-back serves, so it's good that I left with this Dragon Claw. Otherwise, they get both serves off, and I just lose. We're going to get the Claw off right here. Now, we just got to outpace this Rayquaza. Rayquaza does come in. We make it. We make it. We're able to throw a good timing. They don't have a chance to catch. You're chilling right here. We take out the Rayquaza. And one more wing attack takes out the Groudon. Let's go. GG's. Well played. All right, into the next one. Lugia lead. So, bad lead for Dragonite. I do have a great answer with Metagross. I'm going to bring in my soft answer. This is the only game where I safe swapped in Charizard. I was hoping that they didn't have a Kyogre in the back, and it seems like they don't. Oh, beautiful. I do make it to the next Blast Burn before they throw. They were building up for the Aeroblast. This will be threatening a shield. I throw the Blast Burn because I knew the Dragon Claw wouldn't take out there. I thought maybe they would no shield expecting the Dragon Claw, but they do throw up the shield. They're at the next Sky Attack. Recognize that I can make it to one more Blast Burn, so Charizard is going to be able to outpace here, and we just straight up win this, going straight Blast Burn in the one shield scenario. One shield, zero shield, both of them. They do throw up a shield there. At this point, I am going to get farmed down, but I can come in with Metagross. I can eat anything, like even an Aeroblast. Aeroblast is a golden move, right? It does a lot, but it's not going to one-shot. And nobody runs Hydro Pump on this thing anymore. So Aeroblast, yeah, I mean, it does a lot. It does do a lot. But I figure they have a Steel type answer in the back. Eat it. How comes another Zarude? What the heck? All these people with their Zarudes. So Meteor Mash coming through. Does a little bit less than half. Try to catch the Dark Pulse. We don't catch it. Out comes a Mega Gardevoir. All I have left is this very low health Metagross. I need it to clutch up. Go for the superpower just to give them less charms, less farm. If they get to a Shadow Ball here, it's just game over. Going to do a few bullet punches. Throw the Meteor Mash before they are at a move. Even a Synchronoise, right? Even though it's double resisted, it would take out. We had to throw there. And yes, we do outpace. through the next meteor match. We take out the Zarude, and that's going to be GG's. Well played to my opponent. So I had a lot of fun with Mega Charizard Y. I do hope the Mega Master League comes back. I know, like, not this season. It's not going to be this season, but I had a lot of fun in it. I was able to run Mega Gengar on stream as well. So I was able to run 3 different Megas that I actually had built. I really enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought of the Mega Master League in the comments down below. If you enjoyed today's video, leave that like. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Thank you so much to my channel members. And until next time, this is ChillSFM reminding you to always keep pushing forward.